also have to congratulate yourselves for turning out. But I think it's time a few home truths was told about what is going on in this country, folks. We have a right to peaceful protest. Let's hold that right. People will try and incite us into breaking the law. Don't let them. We can achieve our goal. For the first time, people from right across the board within the Protestant, Unionist, Loyalist community is working together. And I don't care what party you come from, what background you come from, or whose wife you run off with. As long as your loyalty is to this country. That's what it's all about, folks. And there's no point. We have hundreds of young fellas and girls in prison. We have young ones on paying hundreds of pounds of fines for what? They're forgot about. Well, they're not forgot about by us. We will not be defeated. Let's make that clear. We will not be defeated. And nobody will set the agenda for us any longer. The Republicans is taking nothing more from us. We want back what we're entitled to, and that is the right to live free from fear and intimidation. The Lions Party, the hatred and bitterness coming from the Lions Party at the minute is unbelievable. Whenever they condemn the people holding that flag, they also condemn the people who died for it.
Exactly.
And whose vote are they using? The Protestant people, or the people who are putting them into their positions. David Ford knows as much about justice as he does about lying in front of the fire sleeping after his Christmas dinner. He is completely and utterly useless. At the time he went, Naomi Long. The bitterness coming from that party is unbelievable. Towards the young ones who prefer to stand for that flag, the people who have died for that flag, they say we're sectarian. Martin McGuinness came out and said the extreme elements within the Protestant community. Well, Marty, have you been in a coma? Well, you're the dirtbag who's been murdering our people for 40 odd years. You are the extremists within our community, not the loyalist people who are out defending the flag and defending the right to see law and order upheld. There's no point in us falling out with these people standing here behind us, folks. Because all that's going to happen is people are going to be arrested, young ones will be put into jail, people end up with records. There is a way of doing this, and let's do it together. There's none of you who's getting paid to stand here today.
No.
Well, I hope not, I don't know. But at the end of the day, where else would you get a group of people to come out Saturday after Saturday, night after night, to stand for what they believe in?
Exactly.
They're proud of who you are and what you are. And I want to send this message to McGuinness. Go and get stuck. Nothing more. And another thing, folks, you say about our people not voting. We'll vote. We want to send this message clear to our politicians. We will vote. But give us something to vote for. Stand up for our people within the communities. Stand up for Protestant, Unionist, Loyalist people, and we will vote. But we're not going to vote for something that we don't agree with. Now, the ball is over to you as politicians. We had Mr. Haas who flew back with the tail between his legs. Because for the first time, not because we're politicians, but because the Protestant, Unionist, Loyalist community, and don't underestimate what you have been doing here, the effect that has had, has said to our politicians, no more. We are given no more. And that's why there was no deal done for Mr. Haas, folks. So don't underestimate what you've achieved. And I said, see the Lions Party? If anybody even is considered putting them last on their page, forget about it. All they're interested in is demonising the people who come out onto the street to support their flag. There's not too many Alliance people put a uniform on their back or went out to defend their country. This is only one of the many days to come. Our fight started here. Not last week, or not a fortnight ago, or not 3 weeks ago. This fight started here in 1998 when we were sold a bum deal. Now we need to turn that round, folks, and you can turn it round. Get out here and stand with the people. I don't know if there's any politicians here today or not, But if there's not, it is time they war here with the people.
I can smell of coffee.
Well, exactly. But now is not the time for young people to get arrested or to get their heads paid at them or whatever. Stand here at the police station. That's not. Well, some may say it is our enemy. The IRA is our enemy. Sinn Fein, Spike Murray.
You're right there.
Spike Murray. I'll finish with this. Whenever they were going out of Stormont Hotel, Sinn Fein went out through the side door, and there's some people here who was with me. I went down and I said to the Shinners, listen folks, you bring it back, Murray, to your scum, to where you come from. And you tell them this, the Protestant, Unionist, Loyalist people does not do immunity, and we certainly do not do amnesty for murders of our people. And let's use our heads, folks, because we have a lot of young, capable people out there.
Exactly.
And some older, capable ones as well. Let's put them together, folks, and let's start working together. No surrender, safe home.
No surrender!
And we'll see you soon again.
The Lions Party have slipped under the radar, and out of these house talks, the one thing I noticed, the hatred coming from the Lions Party is unbelievable. They hate the Protestant, Unionist, Loyalist people's culture. They detest the flag, and once they detest the flag, they detest everybody that stood and fought and died for that flag, irrespective of what their background is. So it is time the Lions Party stopped getting Protestant votes. The Lions Party is rotten to the core. To the core. They do not give one stuff about the Protestant, Unionist, Loyalist community. So get out of our communities. You don't see many Alliance Party offices in the middle of our Down, or in the middle of Crosswood or in the middle of the Bogside. Where are they? In the Unionist communities. So it's time we sent a message to them. We don't want them. The other thing we'd like to say, don't go near their offices. Don't attack their office. Stop. You're only giving them media coverage, which they're not entitled to. So please, any young fellas thinking of doing that, don't do it.